Hello everyone, and welcome to Dual Lightning Production Studios. I'm SolubleStorm125, and today we'll be talking about the steps of becoming a Minecraft YouTuber. So without further delay, let's get into the video. So I can assume you're here to learn about how to make Minecraft Machinimas, Roleplays, whatever. So first, I suggest that you start out with planning. Me personally, my Machinimas were inspired by DanTDM's custom mod adventures, Logan, Exploding TNT, and many other forms of media. But to start out, you want to have a plan. What do you want it to be about? Find a story you want to be told and tell it. That's really the most I can say about the subject. Next, you want to gather the materials you need to create the story. Don't start out with expensive gear, start out small, because you do not know if you want to keep pursuing this after your first trial. I personally started out with a Logitech headset to record myself, OBS for capturing software, Filmora for editing, which we will talk about later, and of course, Java Minecraft. I can promise you that it is never too late to upgrade. Since my first film, I've graduated to using a Toner TC30, DaVinci Resolve for editing, and Minima for screen capturing. If necessary, you may want to add mods to Minecraft. In my first Minecraft movie, I used Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, Optifine, custom NPCs mod, etc. For me, getting mods was a pretty lengthy process and it took an entire spring break, but once I figured it out, it was worth it, and I was ready to go. Now onto the part that most of you came to for this video, and that is recording. I personally can't give an opinion on software like Bandicam, because in my career I've only used two forms of screen capturing, and that is OBS and Minima. As of now, all of my films have been recorded with OBS, and recently I upgraded to using a Minecraft mod called Minima, which produces high quality videos within the Minecraft software itself. If you have a lower end PC, I recommend using Minima because it will help with the frame rate, even if you don't care about stuff like that. I do recommend before you start out, play with OBS settings, find out what may work for you. But I personally recommend both forms of screen capturing. Now ask yourself, what format do you want to record? Do you want to record it in roleplay format or machinima format? The main difference between the two is that roleplays are first-person videos which centers around live improvisation. It doesn't mean that you can't have an outline of the plot in a roleplay. But what characterizes a roleplay mostly is a first-person point of view, involvement of real body actors, and improvisation. Meanwhile, a machinima is a third-person cinematic scripted video that is defined by a script. Third-person point of view and cinematic camera work. If you ever have trouble telling the difference between the two, think of DanTDM's custom mod adventures and a majority of Exploding TNT's videos. Once you believe you have all your footage, it is time for the cherry on top, editing. My first two machinimas were edited with Filmora, and once I had a grasp on editing, I moved on to HITFILM Express for the Outcrossing Part 3, and my latest one was edited with DaVinci Resolve. One of the main things I want all of you to take away from this video is to do what works for you. There are many different ways to do these. Some may be challenging, some may be too easy. But after doing this for a while, you will find what works for you as a YouTuber and as a content creator. Now that your video is done, it is time to get it out there. All creators will grow differently. I personally got 100 views within the first few hours of releasing the Outcrossing Part 1. After that, the video grew gradually, and the fact that I didn't post for months after I finished did not help my channel's growth at all. While quality over quantity is important to me, I do feel like you need some sort of secondary content to keep your viewers entertained. Sometimes YouTube will help you with promotion, but if you plan on promoting your content, one thing I do not recommend is promoting your content in other people's videos' comments. I cannot tell you how many times I have been scrolling through random videos and found an old comment of me promoting my first roleplay and had a cringe attack. Unless said in the video, please do not promote in the comments. I am speaking on behalf of your older self. Instead, get involved in communities, Discord servers, Facebook groups. As a small YouTuber, it is always best to be a part of some sort of community instead of being some random spammer or just another person promoting their content. Actually get involved in the community. If you have promoted your video and notice that people are ignoring it, then maybe you need to change something about it, whether it is cutting out a small portion, changing the thumbnail, the description, or title. Tools that I do recommend are TubeBuddy and vidIQ to help you with your YouTube process. I personally use both YouTube extensions and they have doubled my success in the YouTube algorithm. The most helpful feature that has helped me is their tag tools, which help me discover which tags that I will rank for. So that is it. That's all I have to say about the subject. If you would like to see more tutorials like this, I suggest you subscribe or save this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.